Up next, the Bucks taking on the Trailblazers. The Bucks, they've won just... Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, and thanks for joining us. On this fine Thursday afternoon with Brent Barrett. Here we are, Brent, right in the middle of the season now. How do players stay mentally sharp during this time of year?
Well, it's really coming down to a lot of what the support staff can do for your team. Physically, you want to be in the best condition you can. So are you getting your massages? Are you taking care of your treatments? Are you getting in the weight room to make sure your body is not atrophying in any way? You keep that strength that you put on in the off season. All these little things add up to you maintaining a level of performance and consistency that your teammates and yourself can rely on, Kevin.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Davis. Bridges out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. To the middle. Here's Fox. Buries it down low.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Outside, Davis. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Vanderbilt, a screen on Durant. Bounce pass Ingram. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And he has the right partner, Ingram, creating the offense in the pick and roll. And that's a nice read.
Durant against Ingram. Pass to Aldama. There's a screen by Aldama. Bridges misses. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bridges against Fox. Over Bridges. Aldama with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Bridges passes to Aldama. Poked loose. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Johnson. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Really, he's improving so much in his decision-making and delivering passes.
KD passes to Davis. Outside Garland. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Garland. Got a piece of it. Vanderbilt with the steal. Fox against Garland. Outside Fox. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Portland. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Celtics. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And it's denied by Fox. Pass to Vanderbilt. Fox with the screen for Vanderbilt. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt hits them both. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Mikal Bridges.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Ingram against KD. Here's Bridges. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. And Durant sends it back.
Huge block as the length of KD paying off there.
Davis, the pass to Aldama. Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Garland. And taken away by Johnson. For 3, Ingram. Outside, Fox. Johnson with it. 3-pointer. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
With center size and guard-like skills, AD can get any shot he wants.
Ingram can't get that one to fall. Trailblazers trail by 4. Outside Garland. Durant against Ingram. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3.
And just when you think he might have drifted too far out, Durant, with his legendary touch, proves you wrong.
Johnson outside. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 13. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Garland dishes to KD. Pass to Aldama. Fires from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. You think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple of years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there. Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Outside Garland. Pass to Aldama. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Johnson. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside, Fox. Capella sets a screen for Fox. Down low, it's stolen by Davis. Ingram against KD. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, the quickness and skill set and separation here helps KD work inside.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A new lineup here for the Bucks. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Andre Drummond's checked in for Santi Aldama. Bruce Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Garland. Fast break, here come the Trailblazers. Caruso with the ball. Now defended by Levine. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. The Bucks trail. Levine kicks it to Looney. To the inside. Here's Fultz. Here's Clowney. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Pass to Drummond. Levine deciding where to go with it. It's deflected. Alvarado with it.
Milwaukee foul. Tyson. First personal foul. First team foul.
The tray buries it from three-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Fultz. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Pass to Drummond. Portland moving the ball around. It's blocked.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Over to the wing. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Ahead. Here's Clowney. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Fultz really sees the floor well, and an efficient guard who shares the ball.
Inside, Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Caruso against Levine. And it's blocked.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Brown, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Well, right away, they've been hassling ball handlers, just swarming defense and very active with their hands, looking for any chance to force any kind of turnover.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Anthony Davis. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Portland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. It's Davis on the wing. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Now here's Fultz. He's defended by Alvarado. Now Fultz. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Davis setting the pick for Caruso. Pass to Davis.
Just excellent recognition by Anthony Davis to sell the shot fake, gets the defense up in the air.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight. The NBA is just better when AD's playing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Releases. Levine's shot is off.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Davis kicks to Brown. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Portland. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
The Bucks shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Fox is out there with Johnson. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Looney. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And the voting for the dunk contest is just about over. So let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is. And with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
And you look at Johnson, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And the list of participants is going to be final soon, so we'll be sure to keep you posted. This year's dunk contest should be a very special one.
And every year, it seems, we see something in the dunk contest that we've never seen before, and I don't think this year will be any different.
Ingram against Brown. Ingram setting a pick for Fox. Ingram passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Fox against Garland. Pass to Brown. And Capella sends it back. Johnson against Brown. Johnson goes in, fouled on the shot, and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Brent, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Aldama. In the corner, it's Bridges. Tries again. Rebound, Milwaukee. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Johnson's shot is off. And so Brown will bring it up for Portland. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, they were like good college players, one and done. You got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass and keep possessions alive. They weren't able to do that.
First one falls for him.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
So he gets them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Ingram outside. Shoots over Brown, and that one's good. Ingram.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
Brown outside. Here's Aldama. Portland no good that time either. Bucks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And it's Ingram missing. For Portland, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. KD's checked in for Portland. And Brown drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Johnson surveying the floor. Outside, Fox. To the paint, looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout called by Portland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Garland finds Bridges. To the inside. Here's Drummond. That's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. To the middle. Here's Ingram. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome balance there from Ingram on the play. Even after the contact, able to absorb it.
The Bucks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And that one falls for Ingram. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram's.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Fox against Garland. The deep 3 from Ingram. And again, the Bucks miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
KD, that's for 2. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Hard to argue with that plan. Give Durant the ball. Let him show why he's one of the league's best.
Fox passes to Ingram. Ingram, a screen on Garland. 3-pointer, Fox. And he's good on the 3-ball. Fox has got 5 points so far. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Two shots.
Shooting 2. That free throw good from Brown. Ellis, he's checked in for Johnson. And he can't hit the second.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Vanderbilt, and he uses the glass on the layup. Vanderbilt's got his 2nd basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Brown wide open. He fires. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Fox. Offensive rebound. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
At the line for Milwaukee, shooting 1.
That's good from Capella.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now, and he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Bridges trying to free himself up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Fox against Garland. 18 feet out. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
No good from Durant. The Bucks won their last contest, that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Inside, here's Drummond. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
Yeah, Drummond's going to go right back up into that physical play, and he's still going to finish strong.
Ingram outside. And Fox has it in the corner. That three off the mark.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Portland trailing here. Bridges inside. He's against Vanderbilt. Drummond with a screen on Ingram. There's Brown with the three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Ingram missing. The Trailblazers shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. And here's Brown outside. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawing back and forth, unbelievable.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Several teams changing it up here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Mikal Bridges.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Pass to Fultz. Alvarado with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Caruso. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much.
Tremendous concentration by AD to get that shot up and in time before the shot clock expired.
Levine dishes to Fultz. Looney kicks to Ellis. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Brown. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Levine.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
Davis, the pass to Brown. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Brown's got 10.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
There's the screen. For 3, Levine. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
How about the poise there from Levine with the defender draped all over him. Doesn't allow the coverage to disturb his shot.
Levine against Brown. Pass to Davis.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Zach Levine. and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And back to his efficiency from three, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball,
Take a break.
but really to no avail.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
And the Bucks making a change here. Tyson's checked in. And Portland with a change here, too. Santi Aldama's checked in for Kevin Durant. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And the Bucks with possession here. It's a three-point game. Levine against Caruso. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Alvarado. Count it. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for Portland.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Tyson. Looney kicks to Levine. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Down low. Here's Caruso. Clowney pulls it in. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. To the inside. It's stolen by Alvarado. Outside, Davis. Brown against Levine. Here's Davis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's 15 points for Anthony Davis.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And here's Fultz. Clock at 6. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Caruso. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Levine.
What helps Levine from mid-range? He gets such great lift off the floor.
Pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
And here's Looney. There's the pick. Inside, Clowney. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Alvarado with it. Caruso, a screen on Fultz. Here's Davis. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Trailblazers. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which rookie might take even another step and separate himself from the pack. And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Portland Trailblazers.
Their approach has been pretty straightforward. Attack, draw foul.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Bucks trail by 5. And on the floor for Lenny Wilkins starting the second half. Mikal Bridges out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Davis, and it's Durant, and it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. Fox against Garland. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Darius Garland picks one up. You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox, I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league, and Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role, lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
Bridges against Johnson. Pass to Vanderbilt. Oh, good with the triple. Trailblazers leading by 5. Durant for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Capella's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Fox has it in the corner. Here's Vanderbilt. Capella sets a screen for Vanderbilt. And again, the Bucks miss.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Here's Davis. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Davis has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Portland. Johnson outside. Back to Fox. Looking to end his cold spell, and that's 2 points on the layup. Fox has got 7.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Garland against Fox. To the paint. Here's KD. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Bridges. The kick out to Fox. Capella with a screen on Garland. Fox from outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Aldama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And you can see the lower body strength from AD right there, able to take contact, get fouled, and still get the shot to go.
The Trailblazers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing here by 8. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And here's some numbers on Fox. His last 10 games have been exceptional. 4th in scoring and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Now, here's Vanderbilt. He's got 6. Well, as usual, a lot of offense in the NBA is being generated from the small forward position this season. Here are the league's best at that position. Kevin Durant is second. Third is Brandon Ingram.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
I don't think in terms of offense there can be any more potent group of players in the league. Having one of them on the wing means having someone that can carry a team offensively for extended periods of time whenever necessary.
Drummond's checked in for Anthony Davis. And he sinks the second. Trailblazers leading by 7. Bridges outside. Back to Garland. And here's KD for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Up top, Fox. Guarded by Garland. Pass to KD. Ingram against Bridges. Back to KD. Altama with the ball. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Out to the wing. Vanderbilt kicks to Ingram. Capella sets a screen for Ingram. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Outside Garland. Milwaukee with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Takes the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Defensively, you don't want to give Fox easy points at the free throw line. You want to make him beat you with the J.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, and they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
And he's good on the second.
In the NBA, I'm not sure if anyone is quicker than De'Aaron Fox. I mean, when he gets going and he's moving north to south, you are pretty much helpless defensively.
And he nails the 3rd. And so here's Portland. The lead is 2. Garland against Fox. Garland the pass to Bridges. Drops in the tray. Bridges has got 14 points.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Pass to Ingram. Capella with a screen on KD. Looking to get it going. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 11.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Ellis is checked in for Milwaukee. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Portland. Drummond working against Capella. Drummond passes to Bridges. There's the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Ellis surveying the D. Back to Ingram. It's deflected. Capella finds Fox. Down low. Capella inside. Defended by Bridges. And the dunk by Capella.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Bridges for three. And Drummond throws it down.
And Drummond can sit on that weak side block or in front of the rim and just be a tough guy to move out from the lane. He'll get those offensive rebounds.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And here is Ingram, defended by Bridges. Capella with a screen on Bridges to the paint. And the dunk by Capella. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 16 rebounds.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
There's Garland. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side, Fox. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Garland. Back to Caruso. Garland with the screen for Caruso. To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Capella with a screen on Bridges. A 15-footer, and good that time. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is where that length shows off on particular plays like that. Still able to score.
Back to Caruso. Here's Aldama. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. So both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for Aldama. Bucks trail by 6. Now Levine. He's got 9. Pass to Ellis. Back to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Good touch on the interior. Levine really crafty at figuring out ways to create space down low.
Pass to Brown. Here's Alvarado. There's the lob to Brown. Stolen by Ellis. In the corner, it's Levine. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Alvarado with the steal. Here's the break. It's stolen by Fultz. Count it. Brown's got 14 points for the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Clowney. It's stolen by Aldama. Alvarado passes to Aldama. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're in the middle of 5th in the conference, looking to build in the wins as the season goes on.
And right now for the Bucks, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Here's Tyson. Nothing on the board. Levine for 3. Caruso grabs the miss. Trailblazers leading by 6. Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Alvarado. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Caruso sets the screen for Brown. Rebound collected by Levine. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Milwaukee. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. The story of rebounding. Now a look at the league's best players on the boards. 5th on the list, Anthony Davis.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Alvarado with it. Inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Another game and another dunk from Andre Drummond. That's where he likes to live.
Pass to Levine. A minute 42 left here in the 3rd quarter. The shot by Looney, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Brown outside. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Fultz kicks it to Looney. And stolen by Caruso. 58 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Brown. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Fultz. He's averaging 10 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
Free throw good from Brown.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Bucks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Durant's checked in for Drummond. And Brown drops them both. Bucks trail by 12. Outside, Levine. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine? Just daring the D to get physical with it.
The first free throw is good. And Portland making a change here. Bridges checks in. Second free throw, no good.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
Looney with the bucket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's KD. From the high post, he drills it. KD's got 12.
Oh, KD just filthy from the mid-range, unguardable most of the time.
Caruso against Levine. There's a screen. sinks the triple. He's got 15. And so it's Portland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got De'Aaron Fox. Also Johnson out there. Clint Capella is out there with Levine. And it's Clowney in at the power forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Davis finds Bridges. Pulls up from the corner. Milwaukee with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Capella, the pass to Fox. Capella with a screen on Garland. Fox, no good.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And it goes down 2 points. Garland's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Trailblazers. Pass to Johnson. Here's Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Darius Garland picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he knocks down the first one.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Bucks. Brandon Ingram comes in for Zach LaVine. Fox hits them both. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Garland kicks to Bridges. Here's Aldama. Vanderbilt defending. Kept alive. Out to Bridges. Off target from outside. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Ingram. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Well, when he gets around there, because he's so long and so quick off the floor, Brandon Ingram tough to stop.
Bridges outside. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Bridges has got 9 points now in just the second half.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Garland, the pass to Davis. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And here's Ingram from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead. Garland, the pass to Bridges. Back to Garland. Durant against Ingram. 6 on the shot clock, and Durant gets double-teamed. Garland, the pass to Aldama. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A pass to Fox. Johnson with it. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Back to Johnson. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Great D that time from Davis. Down low. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Johnson against Bridges. To the inside. Here's Davis. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Davis.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Now, I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up. Capella jump. You slam it through. That's an easy tip.
Outside, Davis. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Bridges inside. Johnson's there. In the corner, it's Ingram. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Now, here's Vanderbilt, defended by Aldama. And it's Ingram missing. Trailblazers leading by 3. Pass to Garland. Fox with the steal. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Johnson kicks to Fox. Pass to Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. Johnson with it to take the lead. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Bucks lead by 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Durant. He's covered by Ingram. Davis with a screen on Ingram. It's over Ingram. Portland no good that time either. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. From downtown. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Garland with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Davis, and just miss after miss right now. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. They get it back. The kick out to Fox. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Fox. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Back to Durant. This one for 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. Ingram's got 11 points in the quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Back to Garland. Pass to Bridges. Garland against Fox. Durant. Durant going to work inside.
Kevin, he's been around the league a long time, so super smart around the basket to rise up and finish.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Here's Ingram, defended by Durant. Ingram outside. It's stolen by Davis. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The wide open look here for Garland. And the Trailblazers another three.
Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
Ingram against Durant. Fires the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Bridges has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Durant in the corner. Jacks up a three. The rebound by the Bucks.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Johnson against Bridges. Bucks passing it around. And here's Ingram from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Ingram's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Bridges misses.
And wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Vanderbilt misses. The Trailblazers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And Aldama slams it in.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Pass to Johnson. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Johnson. Shooting.
Portland trailing here. Fox against Garland. To the middle. Here's KD. Durant chiseling his way through for two.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Alex Caruso is checked in for Portland. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Fox, the bounce pass. Johnson, a wide open look. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 8th assist in the game. And Davis now top of the key. Good work defensively by Capella.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Ingram adding more muscle and a little more moxie each and every year.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
He hits the second from the line.
Ingram just continuing to impress and taking strides in the right direction. Just a tremendous amount of offensive weaponry.
Pass to Aldama. Davis against Capella. Right side Davis. Clock at 6. Shoots over Capella. And it's Davis missing. Bucks leading by 3. outside Fox. Trying to break that ice cold streak.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. Pass to Aldama. Outside Garland. Aldama with the ball. And Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Here's Fox, and hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Fox has got 9 points now in just the second half. Loads it up for Davis. It counts, and the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
As soon as Davis receives the ball, you just know he's going to take it at the D. And the basket there was big.
Throw good, Davis.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. A 2-point game. Over Garland. Good.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Garland against Fox. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
Gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good from Garland.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession game.
Back from outside. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To tie it up. Rebound, Milwaukee.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Timeout, Blazers. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
.16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from KD. Rebounded by the Bucks. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Durant for three. Connects from downtown.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. And so the Bucks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective